Today I'm going to have a look at Storm Above the Reich. It's from GMT Games and it's a game designed by Jerry White and Mark Astad. And straight away a striking cover, brilliant cover this. I love the flames coming out of the plane and the German plane attacking it. Great cover. It's like a lot of GMT games, they have great covers, and I was given this game by GMT, so thanks very much for that. So this will be an unboxing, and I'll do another video doing a review of the game after I've played it, and possibly a playthrough. So really heavy box. It's one of those hard boxes that don't get any damage. That's the back of the box. So as usual, it's just like telling you the game contents. It's got a complexity of 4 and it's solitaire game, so it's 9. It says it's 4 hours. You can play it with 2 players, but it's mostly a 1-player game. Oh, it's heavy. I've already took the shrink wrap off, so let's have a look inside, shall we? Before I start, this is Storm Above the Reich. There's another game called Skies Above the Reich, but I haven't got that game. Even before you get to the contents, it's interesting that there's little quotes on the side, I've noticed. Really going on about what it was like to be shot down jumping out in the parachute. So there's quotes all the way on all 4 sides of the box, so you can't really see it, but really good. That gets into the mood. Okay, first thing's the rule book. It's chunky. There's a lot of pages, 62 pages, but it's full colour. And the good thing about this rule book, it looks excellent. It's nicely spaced out, very colourful, diagrams, and it does it, I think, in order of the sequence of play. See, it's going on about missions. I'll not go all the way through it, so I'm trying to keep this short. See, massive diagrams. So with this type of rule book, you can't really go wrong. See, it's got examples of playing stuff. So excellent. That's the sort of rule book I like. I don't mind it being like chunky, as long as it's like well done. So that's really good. Next, you also get another rule book, and this is advanced rule book. This is all the rules that you don't have to use, but if you do use them, it makes it even better, the game. So you get a pursuit map. We'll go on about the vector map as well in this. So loads of different optional rules. So that's really good. It's like the other rule book, full colour, lots of examples. See there, it's going on vector and tells you everything. Right, so far so good. You also get this other book, Situational Manual. It tells you, this is like flak, so it points out which aeroplane's been hit. Really well done. Now, this is what I'm not so keen of, stickers. I hate having to stick stickers on blocks, but this is just one sheet, and as you can see there's not many, so it'll probably take half an hour, if that, to put all the stickers on the blocks. And there's not many, but That's the only thing I don't like, having to do with that. I wish they'd put stickers on them to start with. This is good. You don't have to print this off, because there's lots of pages to start with. So if you're a bit lazy like I am, you'll appreciate having some already printed. This is just your write your details on. So that's good. Now we're getting on to like player aids and things. It's good. Sequence of play. That's very good. That it's nicely shows exactly what you have to do. So that's very good. Operations menu. It's going on about the planes, how much they cost. So this one, for instance, the FW190 costs 10p. This tells you what it can like attach, like rockets, cannons or armour, and the availability. So that's good. More instructions. Oh, it's going on about how you start the campaign. So that's cool. Another thing about this game is you can, like, with Skies and Storm, you can, like, add them both together. So that's good. Like, to start with, you roll dice, and it tells you if it's an inbound near your target mission or outbound. Really good. And escorts, they cause you a lot of trouble. Next you have like your formation map. I think this is when you drop bombs and things on them. It's cables in this one. Here's bomber damage. This is aerial combat table. This is when the escorts attack you. So you roll a die and you compare the results. So if you're higher than it, you use this. And if they have more fighters than you use that. You answer the question, yes or no. You roll your die and you compare your results. Dead easy. Next you get a couple of these maps. This is when one of the bombers loses formation and you can go after it. When you do that, you go on to one of these maps. So that's really good. This is a vector map that's new to this game. This wasn't in Skies Above the Reich. It's a long, thin map. And you use this before you actually go onto the main map. So you put your planes there, you keep going forward throwing dice, and you compare your results to this little chart down here. You see, depending on which year, and whatever happens is down here. So you could get into contact with escorts or bad weather, all sorts of things. It's quite good actually. I'm glad out of the two games I prefer this one because of the vector map, and it's supposed to be a little bit more tougher, which I don't mind that in solitaire games. Worst thing is having an easy game. You want a hard game. Here, another little like long thin map. This is like your turn track, so you put your tokens on here, and this next to it is if your plane gets hit, damaged, after you finish your mission you've got to like roll a die and compare it. So fuselage, you roll a die, you work out if you survive or not. So, and also blow, this is where you put your escorts. the bad guys, Americans. Because in this game you're the Germans, you're fighting the Americans. Escorts go there, you roll a die and they tell you where to put yourself on the map. There's a lot in this box, isn't there? Now we're down to the tokens. Lovely, aren't they? There's the escorts. Detonation. Look really nice. Here's another lot. Compared to other games, there's not that many tokens in this game, which is quite nice. So they're the damage tokens. You put them in like a cup and you pick them out when you get damaged. So and that's the ones that the bad guys have to pick out. I'll look at these maps later, the double-sided. So there's like 4. These are the blocks. So you put your stickers that I mentioned before that I don't like doing. You sticker your blocks. So they're your planes. And the blue ones, that's clever. You put them underneath your plane, and it's to show if you're high in the sky. Get a couple of 10-sided dice. Then you get your cards. There's 2 lots of cards. Now we'll have a look at these maps. So the mounted. I love mounted maps. They're so much better than paper maps. And this is a really unusual map. You see, they're the bombers that you have to try and destroy, and you attack them from different angles. So you can attack them that way, or behind them, or to the side. And when you do, you put your tokens here. So if you're going to attack from the tail, you put your tokens wherever you want them in the attack. And these numbers here are like danger level. So as you can see, it's easier that way because it's a 0. But if you're in this space, it becomes a 2. And they'll all have different numbers on different maps, so you've got to work out which area would be best to attack from. It looks complicated, but I've seen a lot of playthroughs and it's pretty simple really. So the double-sided, so I'll flip this one over. This is the next side. It's basically the same, but the planes are in different areas. This looks a bit more difficult. As you can see, this is a lot bigger. So must get more difficult. So you can look at that. That's a 5. That's a 4. So there's areas on this map that are lethal. And this is the flip side of the map. See, it's all different bombers that you've got to destroy. Looks excellent. So really impressed. I'll have a little look at the cards now. I'll open them up. So these are the cards. Nice and thick. So you know his attack. So they're all about the same. Tail, nose. Just depends where you're attacking. Really clever. So you roll your dice. If you're attacking high, you go across. See, if you throw a 3, you check down here. So if you're determined or if you're evasive. If it's white, I think that's you hit them, I think, and then if it's that colour, you get hit. This will be the same, this other pack. And here, like some cards, like say if you're climbing, then you follow this instruction here. So that's good, that gives a bit variety. So that's everything in the box. I hope this video is not too long, but I'm really looking forward to this game from GMT. They've done another great job, and I'll play this game after I've finished reading the rules, and hopefully I might even do a playthrough. I'll certainly be doing a review, what I think of it. So hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and I'll see you next time. Remember to subscribe. Okay, bye everyone, bye.